Daniss, how are you guys able to settle in the fourth quarter and get hold of the game again once Cleveland made that run in the third?
I think first it started with our defense. You know what I mean? They were kind of comfortable. They had it going in the third quarter. We knew we had to come out and get some stops, and then our closer was a closer.
I know Tobias has been dubbed the unk of the team. He has a ton of playoff experience. How has he kind of just helped you individually the most this season?
Yeah, man, he just was really like my guy. You know what I mean? Like he really just all the little things. You know, just talking to me because it's not easy playing behind the main guy when you're in that position. So just all the little things to keep my mental right. You know what I mean? To stay with it and stay like poised through all the ups and the downs, and just even when I'm out there, stay aggressive. You know, man, he keep me on my toes to do the right things.
Daniss, kind of in that vein, how have you learned to be able to be patient, especially as maybe the beginning of the first series doesn't go your way, but you really start to string together strong performances? Like, what is it? How have you learned this season to be able to take that on?
I mean, man, that's just that's just me. Like I got to process stuff for myself. Like I say, you can't simulate the playoffs. You can't do that. None. It's my first time going through it, so I knew I wasn't gonna be scared or nothing like that. I just had to go through it. And I had to adjust to the intensity, the atmosphere, the physicality. You know what I mean? Like I said, I think early on I was just pressing a little too much. I just had to relax and just play. And once I did that, I knew it was going to be up from there.
Daniss, a week ago tomorrow, you guys were down 24 points at the beginning of the third in an elimination game. Now you find yourself going up 2-0, going to Cleveland. What has allowed you guys to get to this point, and what does that speak to just the group's resolve and ability to overcome adversity?
I think Orlando did a really good job of preparing us for this moment. You know what I mean? They came out and they hit us in the mouth first, and they showed us what, you know what I mean, like what it's about, what playoffs is about. So once we got that up under our belt, you know what I mean, we just rolling from there. Like I said, we back to playing Pistons basketball for 48 minutes like we supposed to, and we just trying to keep it going.
Yeah, can you talk about having Cade as a teammate? And what's in your mind when you head into a fourth quarter? The first half, he had 5 points and 3 turnovers, but yet I'm sure you guys were thinking, when we hit the fourth quarter, we know. Just describe what that does and, what kind of confidence it gives you knowing that he's there and how he took that quarter over.
Yeah, we know, we know, like, it's matchups there that he likes and that he can go take advantage of. So we just know if we can do our job on the defensive end, when we get on offense, we know he's going to get us a good look, whether it's by the pass or whether it's by him taking it himself and getting us a good shot, man. I mean, he's been great all year, you know what I mean? MVP candidate for sure. So just having that as a closer, like I said, it gives you all the confidence in the world that if you get a stop, we put ourselves in a good position to go down on offense and win the game.
Daniss, I mean, I remember talking to you in the regular season. It was one of your first games when you went off. I think Cade was injured at that point. And you said, I asked you, are teams making adjustments to you at this point? Because you were kind of a known at that point, right? You're making yourself known. But do you feel that you have to make an adjustment now further in the playoffs? And what might that be already?
To be honest with you, I mean, I don't really think people can keep up with my pace. I mean, my speed, I don't see many people that can stay in front of me. So it's just about me adjusting to the game, not me adjusting to nothing nobody is doing.
Yeah, up 2-0. You expect Cleveland's best punch in this third game. How do you guys allow being up 2-0 to be effectively a source of fuel for the fire rather than comfort?
Yeah, man, we just know just last series we was down 3-1. So we're going to keep swinging. You know what I mean? Our back's still against the wall. The world still don't believe. We still trying to prove something to ourselves. You know what I mean? We set out this year with certain goals in our mind, and we're not there yet. Job not finished. We just came out this series and took care of home court like we were supposed to. So now it's just about, like you said, we do got to do a good job of talking to each other and staying hungry and staying humble, but yet still coming out with that fire. You know what I mean? Like our backs is against the wall, because it is.